7 young boys, one small company, and a dream that almost no one believed in. This is not just the story of a K-pop group, this is a story of struggle, pain, belief, and hope. This is the life story of BTS. BTS was formed under a very small company called Big Hit Entertainment at a time when the Korean music industry was controlled by powerful agencies. Unlike other groups, BTS did not have money, luxury, or strong connections. Before debut, the members lived together in a tiny dorm room, sharing very limited space. Sometimes they didn't even have enough food. They practiced for long hours, often all night, sleeping only a few hours before starting again. Many people around them said their dreams were unrealistic and that they would never succeed, but inside their hearts, they refused to give up. RM, the leader, was known for his intelligence and powerful rap skills, but leading the group at such a young age brought heavy pressure. Jin joined without much experience and faced criticism, but he trained harder than anyone to improve. Suga came from a poor background and worked part-time jobs to survive while quietly suffering from a serious shoulder injury. J-Hope was the mood maker, always smiling and spreading positivity even when things were falling apart. Jimin faced harsh criticism about his body and abilities, which damaged his confidence deeply. V was discovered by chance and hid his pain behind a bright personality, while Jungkook, the youngest, left his family at a very young age to chase his dream. They were teenagers carrying stress, fear, and responsibility far beyond their age. In 2013, BTS officially debuted with the song No More Dream. But instead of success, they faced disappointment. They were ignored by award shows, criticized online, and often looked down upon by the industry. While other groups celebrated trophies and fame, BTS returned home empty-handed. People mocked their looks, their music, and their chances of survival. There were nights when the future looked completely dark, and moments when quitting felt easier than continuing. After facing constant rejection and disappointment, the members of BTS entered the most painful phase of their journey. Behind the smiles on stage, their real lives were filled with fear, pressure, and emotional struggle. Success still felt very far away, and every comeback felt like it could be their last. Suga silently battled depression and anxiety while hiding his shoulder injury, unsure if he would ever be able to perform freely again. RM felt lost under the responsibility of leadership, questioning whether he was strong enough to guide the group. Jimin pushed himself to extreme limits, starving and overworking just to fit impossible standards, often blaming himself for every mistake. Jin felt invisible at times, wondering if his hard work would ever be recognized. J-Hope kept smiling, even when he himself felt broken inside. V struggled with loneliness and loss, and Jungkook felt the pressure of growing up too fast, carrying expectations much bigger than his age. Instead of hiding these emotions, they made a brave decision. They poured their pain into their music. Their songs began to talk openly about mental health, depression, fear, self-doubt, and the pressure of youth. This honesty was something the industry was not used to, but it made listeners feel understood. Slowly, people around the world started connecting with their words, not just their music. Their fan base, known as ARMY, began to grow stronger day by day. Fans saw BTS not as perfect idols, but as real humans who felt pain just like them. Even when the industry ignored them, ARMY stood beside them, supporting every release and defending them against hate. For the first time, BTS felt that they were not alone. Gradually, things started to change. Their music gained attention internationally. They began winning small awards, then bigger ones. Each achievement felt unreal, especially after years of being overlooked. What once felt impossible slowly turned into hope. BTS was no longer just surviving. They were rising, and this rise was about to take them far beyond anything they had ever imagined. As BTS continued to rise, their journey turned into history. What once started in a small dorm room now reached the biggest stages in the world. BTS broke records that many believed could never be broken. They topped global music charts, sold out massive stadiums, and became one of the most influential music groups of their time. From Korea to America, Europe, and beyond, millions of people sang their songs, even without understanding the language, because the emotions were universal. One of their most powerful moments came when BTS stood at the United Nations and spoke about self-love, mental health, and believing in yourself. The same group that was once ignored and mocked was now inspiring an entire generation. They prove that success does not require perfection, only honesty, hard work, and courage. Their message of love yourself touched the hearts of people who felt lost, broken, or alone. As required by South Korean law, the members later began their military service, leading to a temporary pause in group activities. Even during this time, BTS reassured their fans that this was not a goodbye, only a break. Their bond remained unbreakable, and their promise to return gave hope to millions of fans around the world. BTS is not just a music group. They are a symbol of hope, resilience, and belief. Their story shows that dreams can survive poverty, criticism, and failure. 7 ordinary boys who were once told they would never succeed became a voice for millions. From struggle to global legends, BTS proved that if you believe in yourself and never give up, anything is possible. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow BTS fans, and subscribe to the channel for more inspiring stories like this. Thank you for watching, and remember, love yourself, speak yourself, and never give up.